All right, now we're going to be looking at the genitalia of the male reproductive system, and then we will look at the female reproductive system. So this is the umbilical cord here, and you can see the opening just underneath the umbilical cord. This is the opening for the penis. The female genital opening will be near the anus. The male has no other opening. Next to his anus, his scrotal sac would just be anterior to that. Now I've gone ahead and opened up the scrotal sac here. And what I've done is I've pulled out a testy here. And you can see this testy is encased in this sort of protective-like sac. And I'm going to open up that sac there. Just grab some smaller scissors here. All right, and so when I open up the sac here, I'm able to see the actual ball here, and that ball right there, that is known as the testes right here. Now there is an organ that wraps around the testes right here. You can see this little lip of an organ right there. That is the epididymis or epididymis, and this is where sperm is matured. So sperm is produced within the testes and then it maturates within the epididymis. Then it travels up through what's called the vas deferens, and you can see we've got the vas deferens right here, this tube here, also known as the ductus deferens. Now you have two testes, so you also see one coming from the other side. So this would be carrying in sperm and it would be depositing it into the urethra, which would empty out to the penis. So the male penis also empties urine and sperm, but never at the same time. So let's go ahead and look at the female reproductive system. And we're just gonna sort of switch spots here with the male and transition to a female here. And looking at the female right here, we're just gonna start with external genitalia. And with external genitalia, we have the opening for the anus, and then we have this triangular shaped structure. This is known as the urogenital papilla. Now, looking a little bit deeper into the organs right here, pigs have more offspring than humans. So what we're looking at here, these little twisty circular things, these are extensions of their uterus, and these are known as uterine horns. So they would hold an individual fetus in each sort of these sections. At the end of the uterine horns, we have this ball-like structure. This is known as the ovary. So these uterine horns are different than what we know on the human as the fallopian or uterine tubes. They are two different structures. So these are part of the uterus. These are the uterine horns, and these are the ovaries. And again, we have one on the other side, and then we also have an ovary on that side. And you can see they're in the same spot as where the vas deferens was at the male, the inferior portion of the urinary bladder right here. Here's the urinary bladder with the two umbilical arteries there.